This comedian, Andrew Schulz, said he would forcibly have relations with Kendrick Lamar. Why would he say that? Why would Mr. Schulz say something like he would force himself on Kendrick Lamar? As we all know, King Kunta Kendrick Lamar just got off fresh from stomping out King Vulture and released his new album, GNX. And on the album, he has a song called Whacked Out Murals. And in this song, the very first song of the CD, he says, "Do not let no white comedian talk about black women, that's law." But where's this coming from? Comedians talk about black women and black people and all types of people all the time. Where's this coming from? Andrew Schulz had these two chuckleheads, James and Fuhad, of the ShxtsNGigs podcast on his podcast, and something happened. What was it? They were all having an interesting conversation about the phenomena of white men adopting black culture when they are dating black women, and this is what happened.
What is the black girlfriend effect? This is
you don't know about
glow up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend, all of a sudden he's got buzz cut, like
Yeah.
clean shape up. Glows up, bro.
I like that.
I like that.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time. That's why they gotta shave their hair.
Nah, bro. White guys with black girlfriends,
They grow a beard because there's more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of.
Now, there was outrage because of that interaction. Not so much towards Andrew Schulz, but to ShxtsNGigs podcast. Why? Because we watched these two chuckleheads yuck it up with Andrew as he spills the most disparaging and harmful stereotypes about black women and case it off like it's a joke. He says it was a joke, which led to these two chuckleheads apologizing, not very sincerely though, and still not understanding why people were upset about them laughing at those jokes, which leads to Kendrick Lamar's line on Whacked Out Murals, but not before Andrew Schulz can double down and throw them two under the bus. Kendrick's line on GNX, but then also leading into this weird comment from Mr. Schulz here.
Like, first of all, Kendrick's people and the gang affiliate, everybody, his security, they will kill me. They will destroy me. They'll find me in the street. They'll fucking cut me up. They'll shoot me. They'll do whatever. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all would do. But just Kendrick, I would make love to him, and there's nothing he could do about it. Just Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him, and the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not. That's the only thing he could do. If it's me and Kendrick, this is about physics. It's about physics. I don't even know if I'll get hard. But if we're in a cell, there's a chance that if we're in a cell and we're bored and we done tattooing each other, whatever you do in the cell, and we ran out of board games and we did all the other things, we cleaned everything, and I'm like, man, I might as well fuck you. There's nothing he could physically do to stop that.
Andrew Schulz replies like a man baby and a bigot. He even black on black crimes hip hop in this whole situation. They do it. Why can't I do it? That sort of thing. But buddy, he is barking up the wrong tree. Kendrick Lamar's entire career, he has upheld and uplifted black women and tried his best to protect black women.
They judge you, they judge Christ. Godspeed for women's rights. They judge you, they judge Christ. Godspeed for women's rights. They judge you, they judge Christ. Godspeed for women's rights. They judge you, they judge Christ. Godspeed for women's rights. They judge you, they judge Christ. Godspeed for women's rights. They judge you, they judge Christ. Godspeed for women's rights. They judge.
What is Andrew Schulz really mad about? Because I don't think forcible fornication is a joke. I don't think bigotry is a joke. This all reminds me of something George Carlin said.
I would defend to the death his right to do everything he does. The thing that I find unusual, and it's not a criticism so much, but his targets are underdogs. And comedy traditionally has picked on people in power, people who abuse their power. Women and gays and immigrants are, to my way of thinking, underdogs. And, he ought to be careful because he's Jewish. And a lot of the people who want to pick on these kind of groups, the Jews are on that list a little further. You got women, gays, gypsies, blah, 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 and then suddenly you find Jews. And
suddenly Andrew's arrested.
Obviously, he should do what he wants. And
why does he get away with it, do you think, then?
Well,
we have never laughed at jokes about the
Well,
poor.
he's appealing. I think he's appealing largely. I think his core audience are young white males who are threatened by these groups. I think a lot of these guys aren't sure of their manhood because that's a problem when you're going through adolescence. Am I really? Could I be? I hope I'm not one of them. And the women who assert themselves and are competent are a threat to these men, and so are immigrants in terms of jobs. And
I think George Carlin, rest in peace, hit it right on the head. But I also believe that Andrew Schulz himself is mad. Why? Because he can't do what Kendrick does. His favorite rapper can't either. Y'all have a good one.
The bamboo earrings, baby.